this discussion is something that is pertinent, is something that is critical to each and every faith and faith leader. Our participation is not out of coercion, but is out of the willingness and the desire to learn so that we can do what we do better. I would like to say that mental health is a serious problem in our society. Each and every pastor here, imam here, bishop here, reverend here will tell you they are dealing with these cases on a daily basis. Issues of mental health. They will tell you that they know someone, they know a family where someone has committed suicide. They have attended a burial. They have officiated a burial of someone who committed suicide. And it is a cry within us because, well, I don't want to say, well, to some of you this could be statistics. To us, these are members of our churches. These are members of our mosques. These are members of our temples. And when these people die, for the scientists, you will have figures, you will have statistics. But the people who are left behind, the children who are left behind, they are left under the care of the religious leader who was attending to that mother, who was attending to that father. It is them who keep holding fundraisers. It is them from the little sadaka they get. They keep educating these children because they don't want the shame of the society to come back to their church or to their mosque or to their temple. So our involvement today is greatly appreciated because it is helping us to solve an underlying problem. It is giving us the skills on how best to address this major problem. One of our major roles as the faith leaders is to shape narratives. And as I study here, we all come from different communities, what in Kenya we call tribes. And I can tell you, if we were to start here to say what our tribe or how our tribe used to treat people who committed suicide, you will hear so many things, from how they were buried to how their children were treated. So I would like you to take your mind back to how those people who committed suicide, how they were treated in our traditions. And it will tell you why, even today, suicide is criminalized. If you look at that culture, is what gets translated into our laws. So until we come to realize that the person who attempts suicide or who commits suicide did not wake up in the morning and decide to commit suicide. It's a person who has walked through a journey, a very trying moment, someone who has really been crying for help, but none of us who are living came to their help. So when they die, then we blame them instead of blaming ourselves. Because these people have been crying for help. These people have been walking among us, yet we did not support them. Yet we did not help them. Why? Because of the stigma associated with failure and defeat. So, I am not a scientist myself, but I can tell men, because I am a man, men hardly share their failures. And because our society does not expect us to fail, So when a man is faced with failure, he has no one to tell. He has no one to share. You carry the burden up to a level where the burden breaks them. So if this man breaks down, whom do we blame? Do we blame him for carrying the burden? So it is a high time for us as men and women of faith, we need to engage our gear and address this narrative and work to change the narrative. That this is a person who has been unwell, this is a person who is weighed down by the burdens of the society, by the burden of the family, by the burden of the workplace, by the burden of everything that surrounds them. So it is our duty to walk with this person and ask ourselves, how can we help? How can we lessen the burden other than traumatizing the person, pushing the person to the levels where they cannot carry it anymore? As the religious leaders, we are mandated to take care of human beings while they are alive. We walk with them, we train them, we teach to them, we preach to them, so that they can live better lives. As they go to heaven, it is our duty to ensure that they live worth lives. So, let me say that, because our scope is majorly about human beings. Mental health and suicide is about human beings. So we are squarely in this. And I would like to say that the religious leaders are the best placed to handle this matter. As I said in the beginning, all of them here, whether trained or not trained, they are handling these cases on a daily basis. So by having such an engagement, it gives us that skill that we need most in order to have the impact that Dr. here said. For us to get that impact, we need the correct information. We need the correct skills. And that way, we will have the impact that is required in our society. And lastly, I would like to say that the religious leaders, yes, we pride ourselves to be the best. Why? You will find religious leaders in each and every corner, even where there are no doctors, even where there are no nurses. You will find a religious leader there, preaching what they know best. So some of you will blame religious leaders for preaching what you think is not right in your own mind. But to them, that is what they know best. So if we give these people the right information, they will preach this information. And you will find these people, they are in locations where not even a police station is there. Even a chief doesn't know the village they live in. But they are there, and they have congregations. They have people, they have men and women, they have children who follow them, who listen to them. So our reach is wide. What we need is the correct information. The platforms are already there. We have congregations in every society, in every village. So with correct information, the reach is there, we have the people. And I always say that the people who come to us, even you who are the medics or psychiatrists or whatever, when you go to church, your pastor does not send you a text in the morning, please come to church. Has anyone ever been texted? Or if you're Muslim, does your imam ever call you, oh, please come for prayers? No. When that time comes, you leave everything you are doing. If you're a mother, sometimes you may even slap your child, your own child, that unanichelewesha, kibia. Yet you don't know what this man is going to tell you. but you want to go there and listen to the man of God. If you are a married woman, you may even disagree with your husband, because if he's not going to church, you feel this man is dragging me behind. So you leave the man annoyed, only to go and sit behind another, sit down and listen to another man. And you don't know what this man is coming to tell you. So if we empower these men whom we trust this much, if we give them the correct information, then I can tell you our societies will be different.